What's good with y'all, man? Welcome to the 555 show.
What's good? Welcome to the 555 show, man. We on the 555 show. Today, I'm here with my family, my brother, the one and only B in this joint, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes, sir.
we just out here by the waters today, you know, Neptune. We just chilling, you dig? We out here because we had some, you know, just some things to talk about, you know, because I in my life, when it comes to enlightenment and things like this, you know, I've felt awakening experiences and I've been put on to certain things that have changed my life. And, you know, some people just might be curious to what's going on in our brains these days. You feel me? You agree?
Yeah, nah, I most definitely agree, bro.
Facts.
100%.
Nah, man. So, they had a couple things. I know people was talking about getting free from thoughts. Like, when it comes to my situation, like, bro, like, I'm telling you, when I first got awakening or whatever, my awakening experience started, bro, like, it was crazy. Like, first I realized, like, all right, this is the state, like, this is what I realized. I realized, like, very important spiritual shit. And then, at first, everything was good. Then my mind started playing tricks on me. So what you feel about, like, people who experiencing, like, you know, just thoughts and they just trying to get their life together and they awakening to new spiritual things?
I feel like, personally, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like as long as you understand what, like, your journey necessarily is as a person, like, we all know exactly, like, we know exactly what we should be when we kids, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, from the sense of us being kids, bro. Like, so, for example, you get what I'm saying? When I was in, like, 3rd grade, right?
Yeah.
I had to basically make, like, the front page. Like, I had to create my own front page newsletter type shit. Like, we had to, like, create our own. Like, that was an assignment in class. Like, the lady, like, our teacher gave us a template. And, you know, we had to, like, draw a picture of ourselves. We had to draw a picture of ourselves. And then from there, like, you know, we had to kind of, like, talk about what it was that we wanted to be and shit like that. And, like, you could probably, like, reach out to some of my old homies, like, my childhood friends and shit like that. Like, and they'll be like, yeah, that boy Brandon, he always said that he wanted to make music or, like, be a superstar and, like, a rapper and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, that being said, bro, I feel like as a child, you always understand, like, what your destiny or what your passion is necessarily supposed to be. But as time goes on, like, and as you develop as an individual and a human, you tend to, like, kind of veer off track, not necessarily per se, but kind of on some, like, sub-genre type shit. Like, you start to focus on hyper focusing on one thing instead of looking at the general. Instead of focusing on a main quest type shit.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just on some shit of, like, oh, like down the line, you just realize, like, oh, fuck. So just as far as, like, enlightenment and shit like that, like, it just comes down to, like, understanding what you want to do or what you've always wanted to do as, like, an individual. Like, since a kid, like, your spirit speaks to you more as a child than it does to you as an adult. Based off of the fact that, like, reality just kind of get the best of us on some shit.
That's true. Everybody awakening experience is different, you know what I'm saying? It's unique to every single person. Like, I can't tell you, like, this is how I woke and now you do the same thing. Like, it's not gonna work like that. So with me, like, it's like, all right, when I hit my experience, what I'm calling enlightenment, you know what I'm saying? I literally had a personal experience with God where me and God sat down, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to God. It was multiple times I talked to God. I asked him this and he answered me, you know what I'm saying? And God answered my prayer literally in front of my face type situation. So when I just became enlightened to more about how the universe works and how my connection with a higher power works. So that's what I was saying. Like, but even on that path, even when you're trying to do all the right things, you know what I'm saying? And your, like we was talking about earlier, your intention in the right place, the world, the illusion in the world is just so strong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really be. It's like detached from. You gotta be detached from the world, detached from the material world, so you can look at it from an outside perspective. And once you look at it an outside perspective, like when God looking down, He looking at it from the outside. This is how I think, you know, this blessing should be blessed. So it's something like that. Like,
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. We should do some shit if we do it around this time. Granted, this is our first podcast.
This our first one together publicly. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going.
We hit number 4, so
we hit number 5, nigga. We hit 5, nigga.
Every time we shoot the podcast, bro, we gonna do a 420 session.
Man, light that bitch up, nigga.
Minutes behind what?
Nigga, oh, Lord, we was been so. Y'all don't say we was turning down in this bitch, cause we ain't sparked that bitch immediately, nigga. We never turned down. We had the liquor pole, you hear me, in this bitch, nigga. Now we got the tree, the herb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What YouTube? They got YouTube niggas watching tobacco. You feel me? If anybody watching, you feel me? But that's all it is. Yeah, nigga. But nah, son. Nah, that's all it was. Nah, we was just lit though, cause like son, my shit was hard, nigga. Like son, I really got connected with God, bro. Like I'ma just keep it blunt. I got connected with Him, bro. And like first I thought I was in heaven, and then I ain't gonna lie, bro. I heard a voice come from the side, and it said some real negative shit, bro. And I'm like, what the hell, bro? Like. And then I just started thinking differently, bro, because I was like, dog, the illusion comes from the inside and the out, bro. So you gotta watch it from both ways, bro.
Like, one thing I was about to ask you, like, as far as like enlightenment, like based off of like your personal life, you know what I'm saying, and things that you've personally gone through, like that I don't know about and shit like that. Cause like you my little brother, bro. Like we basically talk every day, but like. You know, I got certain shit that I don't talk about to you, like, and you got certain shit that you might not talk about to me. So, like, just based off of, like, the things that that you've experienced that you haven't disclosed to me, like, in what sense, like, did you feel like you found or, like, reached some, like, well, let me ask you this. Have you felt like you reached a form of enlightenment yet? Like, do you feel like fully enlightened as an individual, like spiritually, bro?
Here's the thing, like, every time people always talk about reaching enlightenment, like, when I talked to God and He answered my prayer that day, and I realized how connected I was with Him, it was like I was blessed with enlightenment, but I didn't realize it at first because, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting here, I have to figure out how to function with this knowledge in a regular world. So after that, once you get to a point, like it took me 5 years. So now that I'm at a point where I'm understanding the Holy Scriptures better. I'm understanding what people are saying in conversations better. I'm understanding song lyrics better. Like that came, like, even if you say I'm not fully enlightened, fine. I may not be fully enlightened to you, but I know the visions that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I know that I've seen Atma and Paramatma. You know what I'm saying? And what Hindus call it. I've seen these visuals. You feel me? So it's not like it's not an egotistical thing either. It's not like I am the enlightened one. No, it's just saying you've been blessed with this knowledge. You blessed with a connection to whoever you connected with. You could be connected to yourself. You could be connected with nature. You could be connected with him, her. It don't matter. But as long as you've established and you know yourself and you know the nature and you cool with it, you feel you won, then you might as well be enlightened, bro. Cause like, what could stop you at that point, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. Like, I feel where you coming from on that front.
How y'all feel about Kanye?
Oh, Kanye, man. Man, look, Kanye, look, I feel, what you think about Kanye? Look, what you think?
I'm gonna be honest. At a certain point, I genuinely didn't fuck with Kanye, bro.
Because of the new shit that was coming out at, you know what I'm saying?
Well, shit. You remember when we was like, I'd say about
And no, we still love Kanye, just for the record. We just talking about when it happened. This was his initial reaction.
At a certain point, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, I kind of feel like I had a foresight as far as the situation with Kanye and Kim K. When I found out that, like, he actually, like, wife shawty up and everything like that. And there's no disrespect to Kim Kardashian either. Like, she's a very beautiful woman. Bro was not done for that situation because at the end of the day, he was a man. Like, he was a man that saw an attractive woman and it was something about her that gravitated him towards her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that being said, like, as a normal individual, as somebody that's just like out here in life, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking celebrity, nigga. I'm just a normal nigga, bro. So that being said, like, as somebody from the outside looking in, like, I was just kind of a little fucked up about the situation with, like, Kanye and Kim Kardashian, like, as far as him wifing her and shit like that. But then, because honestly, bro, like, bro, there is a such thing as a Kardashian curse. We're not gonna sit here and deny.
Oh, you talking about Kardashian?
There is such a thing as a Kardashian curse, bro. If you look at majority of the men that the Kardashians have been involved with, and this is no disrespect to the Kardashians or the men that they have been involved with, but if you look at the Kardashians and the men that they have been involved with, bro, the men have taken some form of, have experienced some form of turmoil.
What about Travis? That boy Travis straight, boy.
Travis had to go.
That man, look.
Travis had to go.
That man, Travis.
Travis had to go through.
Oh yeah. I forgot, man.
Like, it's a card, bro. There is a card. It's such thing as a
Son,
Kardashian.
when I was thinking about
like,
Kanye,
I'm not disrespecting them, but in a sense, I will say, and it's also no disrespect to Travis Scott, because I don't know if they're gonna see this shit or not. But that being said, son, to a certain extent, bro, Kanye was the only person that stood tall, really, throughout all of the bullshit, bro. Real
He's
talk.
not wrong about that.
Kanye was the only one that was able to come out with what he came, what he went in with, bro.
Not right now.
say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, son. When I was,
but you know they reselling Yeezys, and you know a part of his contract when they initiated the contract with Adidas was that he gets a substantial percentage every single time that every single Yeezy is sold. That's
I'm sure
how
he do.
gained his
Son,
millionaire.
when I was thinking about Kanye, nigga, I was talking about what nigga, me and Kanye relate. This is why, like, I didn't like the new stuff, you know, with the whole anti this and anti that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like that anti-Semitic, you know, I don't like none of that. I don't stand for that. But when on a spiritual level and enlightened awakening level, Kanye West say all the time, I'm a God this, I'm a God that. So me and him are similar. You know, we are two beings who think on that plane. Like, and when you're thinking on this plane, bro, it's very easy to venture off, because it's being this awake is one line away from people calling you crazy. Is one, you know what I'm saying? But that's why Jesus said you must be humble. You know what I'm saying? And once you humble yourself with the information and knowledge and your own beliefs, whether it's right or wrong, it don't matter, because you're so humbled that it's only resonating with you. And if it resonates with somebody else, it's going to be because the universe wanted it to, nigga. Not because, you know what I'm saying, nigga, type shit like that.
Not because you aligned it up that way. And honestly, like, even on that front, like, that just kind of goes into us, like, and what we have going on individually or personally, like, together, like, as, like, people that's trying to, like, establish some shit, like, oh, shit. Like, that's real, bro. Like, you was on it with that.
Yeah,
bro.
but that's what I'm saying. But, like, nigga, I relate to that nigga. He just needs somebody to come and help him and just, like, you know, thug it out with him in the hard times, just like you did for me. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, he need him. Like,
that's all he
I
need.
hate to say it, bro. Kanye need, like, a me-ass nigga in his circle.
Yeah, son, just like, somebody to help bring him back to earth. You need somebody like a trip sitter. Like, yeah, somebody that's going to bring you back to earth. You know what I'm saying? Man, then you need, I don't know. Anybody could be that person. It don't have to be somebody right here next to you. Your favorite musician could be that person. You know what I'm saying? As long as you find peace when you go listen to.
It's crazy that you say that, because honestly, like, at a certain point, like, you know, like, when I was, like, 16 and shit, we had this shit going on where, like, niggas was trying to sign us and shit, like, Capitol Records and shit. I think it was Capitol, if I'm not mistaken. They was trying to sign both of us, and there was a situation going on where, like, your parents didn't, like, want you to go through with the shit. And I was going through that personal shit, bro. And honestly, like, at that point in my life, like, I was so closed off based off of what I went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, with my parent that I was living with at the time, like, I was going through, like, certain shit. So, like, I really felt like I didn't have anyone to confide in either, because, like, you know what I'm saying, bro? They was doing, like, a lot of shit. Like, I was involved in a lot of shit. So even within school, like, yeah, I had friends, but, like, the friends that I had, like, I felt like if I was to confide in them about certain shit. Now, I will say I did have one homie when I was living out here. It wasn't until I got to Atlanta to where I could, like, confide into, like, niggas or, like, homies or friends in general. To the point to where, like, I knew that's gonna stay between us. It ain't gonna go, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna go to nobody else. But, like, out here, I did have one homie to where I was able to fully confide in the bro before I was able to leave. Or, like, I say two, and I've linked up with both of them since I've been back home, and those are probably the only people. That being said, bro, like, in a situation when you don't have people like me and you, or when we are not able to sit down, like, it's honestly a situation to where you have to look into yourself and see how God necessarily blessed you in a certain way. Like, if you feel like you need to express something to somebody, like, reach out to an individual, a family member, or something like that. Like, you don't have to, like, deal with that shit on your own. You could always express something that you're going through to somebody that you really feel close to. And if they really, like, love you and, like, understand you as an individual, it wouldn't even necessarily matter about, like, how you talk about somebody that you necessarily affiliated with, or about how you might feel about your job, or, like, when you might have necessarily, and generally speaking, when you might have, like, mixed emotions about a situation. You know what I'm saying? They won't judge you or necessarily try to hold you accountable based on the negative things that you have said, because they understand and love you for the things, and understand and notice and see, like, you get what I'm saying? That you love this, like, this position that you're in life, but at the same time, too, you feel me? Like, sometimes people get frustrated. Like, as humans, we don't understand how to be humans based off of what we're presented in life. If you feel where I'm coming from, bro.
Son, dog, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, son. I literally just learned, like, one of my next moves, nigga. I was like, I was trying to venture off to some other shit in my life. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna appreciate what I got going on right here. Appreciate the movement that's already been started, and then maximize on that shit. Man, it's Fiveam, Krishna in this bitch, man. Look, for everybody who know they a God out there, you know what I'm saying? Keep living, keep rocking out.
I can't wait till we could jump into this fucking water, nigga. Feel my shirt.
That spider was cool as hell.
Facts. Goddesses too, nigga. I'm talking all the beautiful, sexy goddesses, you know what I'm saying? That won't come bless this.
Alright, y'all don't judge me, because I'm a little skinny man.
That nigga stupid.
So,
yeah, bro, nah, that's all we was saying, bro. We come out here all the time and vibe, bro, and just talk about life, bro, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro, like, this is most definitely my favorite spot in the world, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like, this is historically a black beach. This is, like, literally one of the, like, the first historical black beaches in America, like, to where only black people could come and enjoy themselves and, like, have, like, some form of recreation without any judgment, right? And there's no offense to the people, you know, that's out here living and that, you know, necessarily might be
No, everybody love this
Yeah,
shit,
like
man.
it's all
Everybody,
love over here.
everybody
you know what I'm
love
saying?
this
We
shit.
have all types of people coming through, but like I'm not trying to offend any.
That was just the history of what the
That's
fuck
just
the beach
history
was.
Of what this place is that we are.
That we in right now,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that being said, like this is one of my favorite places because ironically it low key remind me of Africa. Like if you were ever to visit at a certain point, or if you are able to visit at a certain point in your life, like it is a very peaceful place. Like it reminds me a world away from the world that we live in.
So real nigga shit, we all from Africa, so that applies to everybody. Yeah, every motherfucker walking. You did. So keep that in mind. You did. But I think that's all today. Fuck. We didn't give them a nice little taste. We could come back on the next episode, you hear me? You think so? We gonna double back and get them niggas another one. Look, if y'all want another one, like, comment, and subscribe 555. And if you want another one, you like what my brother B was doing, like, comment, subscribe 333. You heard me?
Hey, yo,
we in this bitch.
At the same time, too, if y'all have any ideas or suggestions on topics, just let us know.
Yeah.
We're gonna tap into that joint.
Let us know, man. We in this bitch 555 show. Y'all keep rocking out. Y'all keep getting litty. Peace.
I really want to see the video.